Yo, what's up, guys? Listen, I know it's been a while since I made one of these videos, but today is gonna be completely different from the usual gameplay stuff. So I miss Old Siege, right? I really miss Old Siege, and give me an idea. So basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through year 1 to 6, and I'm kind of gonna react to some of my clips throughout these 6 first years. Yeah, I'm just gonna react to them, and we'll go through the years and see how Siege evolved and stuff like that. And obviously, I'm not gonna include year 8 because it just started. And year 7, I haven't really played year 7. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So basically, gonna be year 1 to 6. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. So year 1, oh boy, let's start with year 1. Year 1 is the year you could do anything. You could legit do anything and it would work out. The rounds were 4 minutes. I don't even know why that was a thing back then. 4-minute rounds. Listen, I'm outside with Bandit ACOG for 15 seconds and they were not shooting back at me. They just did not care. You could do anything back in year 1. This was a fun part about Siege back in year 1. Like, people were still learning the game and you could get away with legit anything. And yeah, this clip in the plane, that's such a classic.
Let's go, boys.
That was I'm pretty sure that was my first 1v5 ever. I don't know, I was so bad back then. I was honestly so bad. Siege is my first FPS ever in terms of PC, and I was really bad on mouse and keyboard. But I guess I wasn't the only bad player back then, because Jesus Christ, these games were something else back then. But that was the fun of it, right? Everyone was new, you could do anything you want. And I think this is what I miss the most about Siege. I'm not gonna lie, people just being new and learning the game. Now it's turned into a team deathmatch, but I'll talk about it later. But for now, year 1, look at that, Smoke ACOG. It was so fun. This Smoke ACOG was so fun back then. Also, I miss listen, I miss the old days playing with Serenity Noob. It was so fun, man. Dude, we would get up, open Siege, play for, I don't know, 10 hours, go to bed, repeat the next day. That's what we used to do. And yeah, it was so fun back then, man. Even though I was bad, it was my first FPS ever, I had so much fun just learning the game. And also, I've got to say, these maps were so fun to play. Old House, Hereford Base, even though they were not the most balanced maps, they were still fun to play, in my opinion. They were probably more fun than the new maps they've added into the game. But yeah, maybe some of you guys didn't even play these old maps, but I'm telling you, this was so much fun. Yeah, that shot was that shot was kind of lucky, no? Now onto year 2. Year 2, in my opinion, one of the best season ever.
My God.
Listen,
How?
the game was maybe not in the best state back in the days when it was year 2, but it was still so much fun. Year 2 for me was, I think, I don't know if it was year 2 or year 3. That was my biggest year for YouTube, content-wise, but year 2 was really good. I was playing this game non-stop back then.
Okay. Okay, let's go.
I used to be so tactical. Look at that.
Oh shit.
Look at me, Smoke main. I used to play Smoke all the time. I think I used to be a Smoke and Termite main, and I've never played this up ever again after year 3, probably, I would say. Also, this is old clubhouse. That map was actually unplayable, though, back in the days.
Oh well, that's.
I remember
It
it was an outside part on 2nd floor, and yeah, it was very weird. Maybe some of you OGs remember the map, but yeah, it was really weird. Also, that clip on house.
One more.
This clip is it's a big part of my channel, actually, because it's part of a video I made, and this video I made is my biggest video up to date, with 2 million views. And
oh, there's one top floor. What?
and I was so happy back then to get these kills, because like I said,
instead.
That was kind of bad, but year 2 I was getting better, and yeah, I was just trying to show off with my deagle.
Yes.
Yeah, that was very bad.
The last guy's outside.
This is what I miss about like
I need to.
ranked. You could do like actually whatever you want and just have fun, and
We are gonna.
like it wasn't getting old. It just wasn't getting old. You could do whatever you want. Also, Valkyrie,
Yeah, no
rip
clue.
Valk, to be honest.
I'm watching.
Being able to throw your Valcams outside was actually kind of fun. Not very balanced, but you know, it was fun. I don't know how much time I spent on the Valcam, but
Oh well.
Where is he? I think he's right there.
listen, I was playing so scared back then.
Give him a wall lock on you.
Actually, so scared. I would not move.
Oh.
Yeah, this is when
I'm
this is back when the deagle didn't have a barrel attachment. Couldn't put a muzzle or whatever.
Yeah, I think it was out of.
Wasn't the best of the best of guns, but
Someone's rushing.
and yeah, this clip,
Yep.
this clip is just, dude. Ella was. Oh, Ella was so broken.
Ash rushing. Hey.
One of the most broken up
You will by the way.
when she came out. I think it's actually up there. Like you would get hit by a mine and you would not be able to move, and you couldn't hear anything. Like this up was just broken.
Yeah, thermite. Okay. Someone else.
The gun had 51 bullets,
Yeah, Twitch. Okay, someone
no
else.
recoil,
I'm just waiting.
with an angle grip and suppressor. And back in the days, the suppressor was not very good compared to today. Today
I'm
it's
just gonna wait in these third.
pretty good, but like back then, suppressor wasn't really good. But it didn't matter because the Scorpion was just insane. It was
He's
insane.
outside kitchen.
Also, people back in the days in rank, they were not coordinated at all. I mean,
Last one.
they still are not coordinated, but like
That's ace.
it was
Well,
like
if
a
you can
clown
get a good
fiesta
skill.
ranked back in the days.
Yes. I don't really care.
Gonna block the hatch.
Oh, this
Yeah,
is
he's not gonna
also
drop. There's no way.
the 4-minute rounds, bro. It was actually bad. Like people would waste 3 minutes and 40 seconds doing nothing, pretty much.
I
So,
just read on
I'm
him.
glad they put that
Poor
down to
guy.
3 minutes a round. Because sometimes you would wait and wait and wait and they would not move. Also, BB was broken
Look at
upon
that.
release,
I'm gonna-
and that's
gonna
a
drop and
classic.
he's gonna die instantly.
Back when Legion mine would like do, I don't know, like 15 damage per mine, I think, and it would stack. And I miss just like doing these kind of plays, bro. But you can't do that anymore. You can't. Yeah, Legion was also unbalanced. Year 2 had a lot of unbalanced operators, in my opinion. But yeah, year 2 was great. Now on to year 3. So year 3,
Push it a little bit.
I don't know what happened year
This,
3.
you open this.
Like
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me
the operators they released were so
I think there's
busted.
someone in stairs. Watch out.
actually,
okay.
yeah, actually, yeah, they were busted. A lot of them.
Right side,
A lot of them.
on ping.
Lion, when he came out, was like the most busted up I've like ever seen in a video game. It was just not balanced at all.
Where's she? Oh, she's
Like
upstairs.
that red
Someone's
outline
above me.
would just
Dead, she's dead.
stick to their body for like ever if they took one step, and it was just Freelo. And also
Where is
Dokebi.
he?
Paired with Dokebi, it's just too good. Like you could not play the game.
I got two. Last one meeting.
Dude, look at the passion back then. Holy.
Boost me.
I can't.
Been spotted.
I had so much passion for
I'm gonna
ranked.
go plant.
I needed to get
Oh,
diamond,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm planting.
which was the highest rank back in the days.
I'm planting for
Although taking a while to understand what's going on.
Hatches are open.
All good.
Just drop.
Full has the
Look
most
from there.
Oh, monkey, yes.
Is that a gold charm? What is this?
Where is he?
Ain't no way I had a gold charm.
First, mate, first.
I don't think it's gold. It's kind of hard to see.
Full has 70.
Just wait for him.
Time? Fuller? He's on stairs, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Yeah, he dropped hatch.
There we
Oh,
go.
wake up.
But yeah, like I said earlier, year 3, a lot of operators that came out that were really good, like Lion, Maestro, like you'll see in this clip, Maestro. This gun, like just look at that. I don't know if you guys remember, but the hipfire was busted.
Look.
Was just busted. I mean, what is this?
Yeah, I know.
What are you supposed to do? Nothing.
Oh, it's over. Back it up, boys.
Also, Vigil was one of the new up in year 3. I mean, Vigil has always been a great up, and I'm pretty sure he still is, even though I don't play that much anymore. He's always been a good up, just running around in defense. Also, that was the old cafe with the hatch and the freezer.
Oh my god, nice.
It's a good change they made though to remove that hatch and like other stuff. Because the tough floor on this map was kind of bad.
I think he's coming white. Yeah, white.
I was trying to be so sneaky. Also, I was starting to get like a lot more clutches, I feel like, back in year 3. I mean, after playing for so long, like at one point I'm just gonna get better, you know, and this is how you get better at this game. It's just by playing a lot. Because Siege is so hard compared to other FPSs. Not aiming wise, but like just game sense and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was pretty much year 3. Just a lot of broken ups.
That was a 1v5, I guess.
And yeah. Now, onto year 4, I feel like I don't remember year 4 that much compared to other seasons. It's like, I don't know, the way they did it this year, I think, they were really careful with what ups they were gonna make. And also, just before I continue on that, I don't know if you guys remember that, the reverse drop shot. So you would drop shot before picking a corner, and you would like slide off. That was broken. It was so broken. I used to do that all the time. I was kind of a rat back in the days. But yeah, like I was saying, they were really careful with the ups they were making, I feel like. Because like the season before and even, not the season before, the year before and even the year before that, year 2 and year 3, the ups they released were not very balanced, like I said earlier. But I feel like in year 4, they were really careful with like what they were putting out. I think the 3 strongest ups for year 4 were definitely Mozzie, Wamai, and probably Goyo. Yeah, Goyo was pretty good. He had a lot of shields when he got released. Also, year 4, I was starting to feel myself, honestly. Like, my aim was so much better. I don't know, I've been playing, I think year 4 I started playing other games too, like CSGO. And I think that helped a lot with aiming wise. But yeah, also just like by playing this game so much non-stop from year 1 to 4, I got way better. Like I was getting a lot more clutches, like a lot more content. I think year 4 was also one of my big year, if I remember. I think I started playing Cum for fun. Just scrimming, just like to get better at the game. Dude, I miss Serenity, bro. I've said it before, I'll say it again.
Oh my god.
Like, me and Serenity knew each other before Siege, like, with school, and we started playing Siege together, and like, he got me into YouTube, to be honest. Like,
They might get the wall.
I wouldn't be doing YouTube without him.
He's dead, he's dead.
Oh yeah, I remember the Roni was kind of insane back in the days. It was a laser. Yeah, like I said, I was starting to feel myself a lot more playing Siege. Playing Com helped a lot.
Wait. Where is that from? Dude, the sound is so bad.
behind you.
Yep.
Oh my
You miss every shot you don't take, by the way.
What?
I mean, that was just lucky, let's be honest. Bolo! It's Bolo!
One's in A, one's in A, left side of A.
Also, year 4, I think you could still fast peek, like Shaiko peek or whatever. I mean, you can still do it, but it's just slow now. It's just, the movement is so different. Yeah. The movement was so good when you could lean fast like that, I'm telling you. Now, let's talk about year 5. I think year 5 is when I kind of stopped playing Siege. I mean, I didn't stop completely, but I feel like I wasn't playing a lot of ranked anymore. I was just playing like comp for fun still, I think, still scrimming. Because for me, scrimming and stuff has always been more fun than just actually playing ranked. That's why I did it in the first place.
1v2.
I mean, I wasn't trying to get anything out of it. I was just like avoiding cheaters at this point, scrimming and stuff with friends.
Get out of here.
And yeah, year 5, there was good ops in year 5 that got released though. And yeah, I remember that clip perfectly. The G8, yeah, the G8 was so broken. I don't know if they buffed it or something back in the days, but like something happened to it. That, like, this gun was insane. Yeah, I ripped that guy, honestly. Yeah, the G8 was insane. One thing I feel about Siege though is I feel like an operator is now just it's just based on the gun. I feel like a knock could be insane just because of his gun, like the IQ, for example. Like you didn't even have to use a gadget. You just had to use the gun. That's it. I feel like that's what Siege started turning into year like 5, 6. But yeah, like I was saying a minute ago, a lot of good ops I think in year 5. I remember there was Yana, Oryx very situational, but still very good. Good gun. What else? There was oh yeah, Miluzi. Yeah, Miluzi was very broken when she got released though, very broken. I think if I remember correctly, when Miluzi got released, it was like heavy, like util dump meta. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Oh yeah, I think in general, year 5 did a pretty good job with the operators. Onto year 6. I think year 6 for me is like the year when the game starting taking a weird turn. Like, this is when I felt like the game wasn't what it used to be. And yeah, there's a big part of it is like nostalgia, but
He was console.
just for example, movement wise, like games started to get really slower compared to before, and a lot more traps just got in the game. And for me, this meta of like traps and stuff like that wasn't really appealing to me, and I think for a lot of people it really isn't. But to be fair though, in year 6 we had Flores, which was a pretty good up, I would say, to help with the like 10,000 shields that are in the map in defense. Like, I think it was a really great operator for that matter, to like deal with all these shields and stuff. Other than that, I think Torn, and yeah, Torn was year 6. Yeah, I think Torn was just underwhelming, to be honest. Like, it doesn't accomplish much in defense. But yeah, I feel like when it got to year 6, like I was just playing ranked to play the game at this point. It's like I stopped like getting satisfaction from like making cool plays and playing ranked. I don't know, like I said, I had so much passion back in the days when I played this game. And like, even though I was still doing good in Siege and stuff, year 6, I don't know, I feel like the game lost I don't know, it just lost the big key components that it had back in the days. Also, one thing I think that made the game like fall off for me is the fact that like the new operators that got released, I feel like we're not really good for content and stuff like that. I think one op that I got a lot of content with is Caviera, but like it's almost unplayable in our ranked. Like sure, like sometimes you're gonna get some really good clips with Cav, and it's actually very fun to play Cav, but like her gun is so bad compared to like other operators, and her utility is just, I mean, it's just underwhelming. It's really hard to to pull off a good interrogation these days compared to before, when people were still kind of learning the game and stuff like that. And also, yeah, like I said a couple clips ago, like the guns can make an operator insane. Like the Zof LMG, like that thing was broken for like too many seasons. I think it's one thing that UB, or like, I don't know how they're taking so much time to nerf some things, especially like Zof LMG for example. That gun was so broken. High damage, high fire rate, infinite bullets pretty much. You didn't have to reload. And yeah, it's like for me, Siege loss is like
Where's that thing, Bubba? Can you ping it?
tactical part of it, I feel like. Especially in ranked, like of course like in competitive play it's not the same, but like for ranked, like it's just, there's no tactical play anymore. I feel like it's just a team deathmatch, and it's what Siege turned into. That maybe that got me away from the game a bit. Like maybe that's one thing that I don't like. But yeah, dude, I could talk about Siege for such a long time and just rant about about the good changes, the bad changes, but it's not the point of the video. I just wanted to go through year 1 to 6 and talk about some clips that I had, and like talk about the game in general, and yeah, just talk about the evolution of Siege basically. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I know it was very different from the usual gameplay videos, but yeah, I hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys later for the next video. Bye.